when the U.S. Supreme Court upheld Donald Trump's ban on travel from mainly Muslim countries. The president tweeted his reaction, "Wow." Trump said later that the decision was a relief after months of hysterical commentary from the media and Democratic politicians about the restrictions on travelers from Iran, Libya, North Korea, Somalia, Syria and Yemen, as well as a few Venezuelan government officials and their families. Writing for the majority, Chief Justice John Roberts rejected claims of discrimination and upheld the president's power to regulate immigration, but did not express support toward Trump's statements on immigration or religion. "We express no view on the soundness of the policy," Roberts wrote. Under Trump, the number of Muslim refugees entering the U.S. is plummeting. Some North Texas advocates and leaders expressed concern, however. Nikki Natali, a Dallas-based immigration attorney, called the ruling a dark day in American history. "It is a shameful grant of permission to allow for blatant discrimination," said Natali, former legal director of the Dallas chapter of the Council on American-Islamic Relations. Heinjera, co-founder of the Plano-based Texas Muslim Women's Foundation, called the ruling one of the most regrettable decisions in U.S. history. "This will only confirm to people the suspicion that justice is on the side of those in power," she wrote in an email Tuesday night. "Even the ultimate final authority in the nation has proven this." Bill Holston, executive director of Human Rights Initiative of North Texas, urged Americans to see the ruling in a greater context. Holston said the travel ban falls under an umbrella that also includes the dramatic decreases in refugee numbers, decreases in H-1B visas and the use of detention as a deterrent to immigration. "I don't think the travel ban can be understood in a vacuum," he said. "I have a hard time articulating why one thing is worse than the other." Muslims and supporters call for understanding and friendship, not suspicion. John Janney, the CARE Dallas chapter's executive director, echoed Justice Sonia Sotomayor's sentiment in a dissent that likened the case to Korematsu vs. U.S., which upheld detaining Japanese Americans during World War II. He said, however, that Americans have the capacity to move on as they have before in the Supreme Court's history of bigoted rulings. "It took time before we saw that rulings against African Americans, against Japanese Americans were all based upon unfounded fears," he said. "As America grows its conscience, so too will happen for the Muslim community." Dallas County Democratic Party Chairwoman Carol Donovan disagreed with the court's opinion that the policy was not discriminatory. "Such claims are not consistent with the fact that his ban applies to 5 countries with majority Muslim populations," said Donovan, who spoke in defense of refugees at a rally against then-Irving Mayor Beth Van Duyne last year. Lawyers who helped DFW airport detainees after Trump's executive order are my Texans of the Year state rep. Victoria Neve, a Dallas Democrat, said that the court did little to help solve racial divisions left in the wake of the travel ban and other decisions. "The Dallas-Fort Worth area is ranked as one of the 20 most racially diverse in the country," said Neve, who turned out for Texas Muslim Capital Day when the first travel ban was signed. "The impression is still left by the president that the criteria for the travel ban is more racially, ethnically and religiously motivated than it is by national security." No Republican officials contacted by the Dallas Morning News responded to requests for comment. Staff writer Amanda Jesse and the Associated Press contributed to this report. Donald Trump's travel ban, full coverage and commentary on the president's controversial order.